can't wait forever. I'm not that patient. I've got too many things to do. You're comfy like a sweater, but when the sun comes out, I won't be needing you. Your smile conceals a secret, and it's so sickly sweet that I can't see the point of digging deeper and through a surface that is just so beautiful. I don't wanna spoil your soul. Please don't leave this to go cold. Your eyes make me feel dizzy when you quiz me on my childhood history. I'll share with you if you so kindly cut me whole so I can see. I could pry through the cracks so crudely glued from you straight onto me, but instead I enjoy this view that ties so shallowly and free. I don't wanna spoil my soul. Please don't leave this to go cold. If the best things are worth waiting for, would you disagree? Would you only see them now? Right here's where we both are, and I'm too afraid to turn around and see how far, and see how far. 'Cause I can't wait forever. I'm not that patient. I've got too many things to do. You're comfy like a sweater, but when the sun comes out, I won't be needing you. I have tried my best, piled under my stress, but the past I can't unsee. When you were here with me, no, it's been so many years. I'm still trapped beneath my fears. And if you'd like to see my disgrace, I'll be behind my brave face. Cold from lack of skin, fighting what's within. I smile through criticity, like you were here with me. No, it's been so many years. I'm still trapped beneath my fears. And if you change your mind and stay, leave me behind my brave face. the words you led astray. I'm expected to pursue a bond that I thought I once knew when I was held by you. I know it's been so many years, I'm still trapped beneath my fears. And if you have an imprint tonight, leave me behind my brave face. Hey guys, how you doing? Let's see who's in the chat. Hey Draindor, hey Zomilanovic, hey Jamie, hey, oh I was gonna say hey Streamlabs. Nope, that's a bot. Hey Peace Teddy, hey Samuel. I can't read what you're saying though, but thanks for being here. Hey Mantaz, hey Nikki. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for coming. And hey, Ib196 and sexy, which I feel weird saying that, but hi. Oh, and there's also an Twain. So today it's going to be a very short stream because I just kind of want to get on with my work, but I don't know. Sorry, you might notice I'm a bit awkward. I haven't done this in a long time where I've like shown my work before it's finished, and I hate doing it. I think most creatives can probably agree with me. This is so tough when you have to show something that's not done yet. But screw it, I'll show you. Also, I've been a bit bad today. I was supposed to work on this all day. Okay, right, let's premise. I'll explain from the start. So if you haven't seen, there was a trailer last October for a horror story that I have written, and Jamie at Horizon Productions, who's in the chat, did music for and mixed it, and now I am attempting to make I am making it, just don't know how good it's going to be. I'm making a cinematic in Unreal. So I today want to take you through that process of the Unreal project. The song, it's not a song. The story is half an hour long, so that means I've got half an hour of a cinematic to make. But I think it should be okay because I've got the pipeline in my head, and like I always do, I'm gonna spruce it up in Premiere Pro once I have done the cinematic. But I thought I'd show you what I've done in Unreal Engine. But yeah, I was about to say I was supposed to be working on this all day today to get it to like a better state to show you, but I got very distracted because my MacBook has been dead for the longest time, and then I bought a new charger for it, and I don't know, I just recorded a song for you, so hopefully that'll be up on Monday, and I've done that instead. Sometimes you just need to do what your heart tells you to do, because I was like sitting here and I was just like, I really can't. I think it's because like I work on the computer and I'm always here when I'm during work, because I'm just rambling now. So I just needed to get off the computer, I think. But I'm back on now, and I can show you, and then after the stream, I can carry on working. So that's my plan. Unreal 4 engine, yes. Yes. So I'm using Sequencer. Let's show you. I'm so nervous. Okay, right. Here it is. So yeah, I'm using the sequencer. It took me a long time to get a map that I was happy with. So in Unreal Engine, the levels are called maps. So that's what I'm gonna call them. For those of you who played Perfection, that was made in Unity. So I'm learning about Unreal and a new engine. I mean, I have done for a while because in my work, I work in Unreal. And one great thing about Unreal is it has so many tools for you to make the game look amazing. Like, so many tools. I mean, they have ray tracing, but also now they've got their partnership with Quixel, which are like photogrammetry, so photo scanned materials, and it all looks so amazing. But by a few clicks of buttons, you can suddenly have your computer running like a turtle. A turtle? That was in the middle of a turtle and a tortoise. But yeah, it's very easy to suddenly make a project that just does not run anymore because you've pressed too many buttons and it looks too pretty and there's too much going on. So there was quite a lot of time that I spent having to figure out how to make a pretty map but also make a performant map so that my little laptop could run it. So that was fun. I can give you tips, I guess. I found not to make a full environment. I made when I first started making my map, I made like a big full environment full of random trees and generated houses and stuff like that. It was too much. I didn't need it, especially for what I'm doing. I'm not making a game, I'm making a cinematic, and I'm going to have full control over the cameras. So I don't need to necessarily have all this massively fleshed out world because you guys aren't even going to see it. So that's good. Another thing is to make sure that the locations that you're making, make them very small. Because if they're very small, then your lights are going to be extremely powerful, and also it's just going to be more performant anyway. The first time I did it, I was dragging in meshes that were like freaking massive, and I wasn't downscaling them. And then it got to lighting the scene, and I was like, why can't I see any lights? Why aren't the lights working? It was just too big, basically. I would put the lights to their maximum brightness and radius, and nothing was happening because my scene was just too large for the lights to actually create anything. And now I've got lights in my scene, and they're at like 0.5 intensity. 0.3, I lie. But you get the point. I've also got some little dudes here. See, on Unreal, you can there's loads of stuff that you can buy on the marketplace. So I bought this guy, and very easy, I got the preset animations. I don't even know where to start with all this, but I got the preset animations, and then I opened it up, and I would, if I wanted to change them, it's very easy to change because you basically get this on a loop, and then you can change it by adding a new key, and then you can just like grab a joint and do whatever you want. Grab a joint, way, just make him do all this stuff. Oh, that's a bit creepy actually. It's good for me because I'm making a horror game. So even if it ends up not looking like the best animation in the world, because hey oh, I'm not an animator, it'll look kind of creepy. I mean, if I saw that guy walking towards me like this, I think I'd be kind of scared, don't you? You know, I would definitely be scared. I'd be like, sir, you doing the yoga move? You know that yoga move where you go like this and you go all the way back, and then you just basically got stuck there for the rest of his life. Poor guy. Don't worry, that's not saved. That won't happen. You might have questions. I'm just rambling at you, I feel. Can't you make the light sources bigger? But that was the thing. They couldn't go. There is a maximum brightness that they have and a maximum radius, and yeah, it just wouldn't work. But the smaller you make
all your scenes, the more performant they're going to be. So why the hell not? So much menus and stuff. Yeah, so I tried with this. This is my final one, so this is the one that I am using. I tried to clean up as well as I can because it can get pretty overwhelming. So I've got all my different cameras and my different camera angles. See? Ooh, clouds. And these are like group actors, but I'm not very good at cleaning up, obviously. Oh, that's just a plant. So, what's this one? Oh yeah, I haven't put those into folders yet. Well, basically, I'm supposed to be putting them into folders. What's this lamp? Lampy lamp. Oh yeah, I'm showing you something else. I'll get to that in a second. I think all these lamps belong here. Lamp. These are grouped actors, so you can group actors together and then move them around together. So this is an environment 3, so I'll put them there. So I've just made separate environments because, you know, like I said before, this isn't an actual game. This is a cinematic, so I can make everything far apart in the same map, but far apart. Oh, thank you, Alicia, for the donation, even though I'm just chatting shit. Appreciate that. Did you say something? Love what you're doing, never give up, love your streams when I'm able to watch them. Can't wait for more content in the future. Oh, that's really lovely. Oh, thank you. Thanks. That's really sweet. Makes me happy. So this is the beginning scene. And also it's the bird's eye view scene. So I've got loads of different scenes. This happens in Unreal all the time. Just auto saves, which is good. But it's annoying at the same time. If you're doing something, it'll be like auto save. You're like, great. So yes, this is the bird's eye view. And this was mainly made for the opening parts of the cinematic. So you see these clouds going around like this, and then you come down. You can see the cameras up there already, see? And then you come down, and I made these spirals. It's very simple. I just made a sprite sheet of spirals and then put them into a fog particle system that was already preset in one of the packages that I got from Unreal. So I basically got what I already had available and then changed it. And honestly, I think that's all you have to do. I was talking to someone about this, like with anything, especially with like programming and stuff. Just get what someone else has already done and then start changing it. And that's how you learn about it. Like you learn what it does because you're changing little bits, and then obviously you're making it your own as well. But I feel like that's the least intimidating way of learning anything. It's like get what's already been there and then just change it up and turn it into something you can do. Because as soon as you look at a blank page, especially when you're still learning, it's the most intimidating thing. And yeah, lessons from me. This down here, you'll notice. So when I'm far away, it looks good. This is actually a photo scanned mesh that I got from Turbo Squid. Was it Turbo Squid? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Turbo Squid. And yes, it's all like photo real. But as you will see, because the mesh was just rendered from the images, the mesh is not good at all, and it's very low poly. So if we go close, you'll see it's just like a bunch of polygonies, and it's very bright as well, because we're never going to go down here, because there's no need to. It doesn't look that great either. So, but from the top, it looks good, and because it's so low poly, and it's actually very, very small. This mesh is extremely small. It looks big, but it's not. It's real tiny. Then, yeah. It works as a bird's eye view. So now we go. Where shall I take you now? Where should we go now? Oh wow. Sweet child. Okay. So this is a nice This is a nice little spot to be in. Look at that. Ooh. This is my first environment that I made, actually. And, oh, apparently I'm answering Drain Door's questions without even looking at the questions. What were you asking? Also, hi Salvatore, I'm glad you made it. What was Drain Door asking? Or maybe he wasn't even asking it. Oh, he's asking about self-made assets and stuff. Ah, okay, cool. Yeah. So, this is the first scene that I made. It's a very simple scene. Oh, hey, there's another one of these things. What is this? This isn't a store-bought asset. So, yeah, just some fog, a wall. It's very simple, but I like it. Like, I don't know. It's just very simple, and I just think it works really well. I like the light coming through the branches, I like the particles in the god ray, and I like my little sprite here, my little sprite man. I'll talk to you about them in a sec, because they are something that I did make for this. I'm using videos and sprites. And there's also stuff in here that you can't really see, which is a shame. I made decals. Well, I didn't make these. I made decals. No, I didn't make. I put decals on the ground of these dead birds, just to like make an unsettling scene. But you can't even see the dead birds really. But whatever. Maybe I should put like a little spotlight on them. And now there's another little camera over there. And I'll also have to tell you about the post-processing, because that took the longest time. Also, make sure in Unreal you turn off the auto correction on the what's it called? Basically on the brightness, because it messes with everything. Boop. Here we go. This is my car scene, my street scene. I'm really hoping I have enough scenes as well, because I was listening to the story again the other night and then I started to get overwhelmed, so I was like, this is a long story and I don't know if I've got enough scenes, but I'll try and make it work. So yeah, this is just I'm quite proud of this scene actually. It took me a long time. I've got my street lamps. I actually put the street lamps in today, so I did do something, guys. Put the street lamps in today. And got this car. And the car has got some particles coming out of its beams. It's like beamy beams. I've got some little mushies, or mushrooms, very low poly, but it's alright, you're not going to see them. And it'll help with performance. Got some clovers, very nice. I've been putting these, so I put lights around just to kind of, A, to help brighten the scene obviously, and B, because the exposure is very low here, because it's a horror film, who I think I am, it's a horror YouTube video, and I didn't want the background to be blown out, to be like extremely light, so the only brightness is up here, and I'll show you how I got this effect up in the sky as well. Xenon lamps. Oh, I'm glad you said that it the art style reminds you of oil paints, Drain Door, because that's kind of what I like about it. I think it looks like someone's painted the scene, but hopefully what you will notice is that there's a what's it called, like there's a length, so like the closer you are, actually you can see all of the detail, and then as you get close, so as you get closer you can see the detail. As you get further away, things start to get more paint-like, which I quite like. This is a woman. You're never actually going to see her, hopefully. we'll see. We'll see how the cinematic goes. But I just want her to be in the distance, kind of animating, idling, to be spooky, because she looks spooky like that, right? Like, just kind of in the distance, you're like, what is that? Oh, I hiccuped. So yeah, that's that scene. I am pretty proud of this scene. I quite like it. There's a little birdhouse here. Maybe I should put little lights behind the birdhouse. Oh yeah, I was talking about lights. Okay, so this was the first time. I don't know. Outside areas are hard to light, guys. Hard. Like, because Am I using a skybox? No, I'm not using a skybox. Am I using a sky? I am using a sky sphere. But I think I'm overriding it in my post-process. So I'm not using the default, like, I'm not using a sunlight, basically, because that would be way too bright. I didn't want it. So I'm trying to light everything manually. And I can't use ray casting because my computer goes crazy. So I haven't turned the ray tracing on. And then I just watched a bunch of tutorials on how people light scenes. And there was a really cool tutorial on a guy who recreated a bathroom. Thanks for following Ellie Smokes. A guy recreated a Silent Hill-esque bathroom, and that was extremely informative. So he was talking about how he lit the scene and how he kind of used spotlights, and he would fake stuff happening in the environment just to get a good lighting. And I kind of took that and I did that myself. So here, like, you might notice I've got spotlights behind the trees, and it doesn't really make sense when you're properly looking at them, especially this one up here. But it works when you look at it all together, because it just helps to get this tree to kind of pop out, just the top of the tree. Also, I quite like these logs. So what I did was using my color scheme. So I have a color scheme, a color palette of basically like your bog standard teal and orange. And these greens as well. So I want to kind of keep to that color palette. So all my lights, they'll be a mixture of yellows, like these street lamps, blues, like the environmental lights. Well, actually, that's it. Just yellow and blue. Cool. I feel that helps to give the scene kind of a more cohesive look. And I did Google holler. Why can't I speak tonight? Horror colour palettes before I started this. Now, these textures look beautiful, don't they? They're from Quixel, and Unreal have a partnership with Quixel, so it's free for all Unreal users, and that's brilliant. I got a lot of this stuff from Quixel, actually, a lot of materials, and I've still got materials actually that I haven't used yet. Like I have in here, I have some material. It's like flesh. I want to use that somewhere. I don't know. Animal flesh. Oh god. Here we go. See if I just we'll get a mesh of some sort. What should we have? I have a plane of flesh. It's like someone's skinned something. Oh, ooh, don't like that. I need to snap it. Snap me rotation. Oh, where did it go? Is that it? Oh god, no. There it is. Snap the rotation. Dum dum. Dum done. What I'll do for a sec is just this. Oh look! Looks very different now. That's unlit, so that's without the lighting and without post-processing. It's very different now, doesn't it? It looks kind of like PS2, maybe? What do you think? PS2? Yeah. Ta-da! Ooh. Oh, it actually does look very good, doesn't it? It looks disgusting. I could put this on, like, on a whole... What if I just put this on her? Like, just replace her mesh with this? Wait, she must have different material elements, no? Is it... Ooh, maybe I could go into her material and then change parts of it. If it's all... Hopefully, it's got subparts to it, and then I can change her, like, skin material to this disgusting animal flesh one, and that would look super spooky. She ain't no holla color girl. I think I just messed up. Well, it's compiling shaders. This is, I think it's gonna take a little bit longer because probably because I'm live streaming. Where did it go? Alright. I'm gonna backtrack this. I'll play around with that. What? See, this is her material. No, it's all just one piece. Oh, that's annoying. Makes sense though. Maybe I could do that. Maybe I get a duplicate of her and I can make a spooky version. Why do I need to save this? Okay. Ooh! Ooh. Look at her lips! Ew! Oh my god, it's disgusting! I love it! Ew! Oh, you can't really see. Ooh, that looks pretty vile. I actually think I prefer this one. Oh, look at that ass. Oh my god, it looks so gross. I love it. And this would work great because in my horror story, she has blue veins. So maybe we could turn these red... it's so grim. Sorry, I'm excited now. Right, so this is why it takes me so long to do anything, because I keep getting idea on top of idea on top of idea. But it's nice to be excited about something. I like to have another project to work on. She looks like pizza dough when it's lit. Did those tutorials I told you about help? I haven't looked at them yet, Michael. I haven't looked at them. I think because you only told me about them like a couple of, like, not very long ago, did you? But thank you for the super chat. I'll probably look at them at some point. But I guess I only really look for tutorials once I need them. Does that make sense? So it's like, if I'm like, oh, I know I'm working on lighting today, that's when I look at lighting tutorials. And like, because if I overload myself with a bunch of tutorials, honestly, I get bored. I need to be actively doing something while watching them. Or I watch them in the background and then I just like take note of snippets and then I watch them properly later on when I know I need them. So, I'm just intrigued. I'm just wondering. Right, first of all, I'm not going to be in Egypt, and I'm not going to change the main material. I'm gonna make an instance of that material, and then oh, maybe I will have to duplicate it because I'll probably have to change the can I change? Oh, there's a color overlay, but I want to get like, oh, this is when I would look at another tutorial because I want to change colors. So I want to change like a red and turn it to a blue. I'm sure there's a way to do that. Yeah, see, this is going to change the whole thing, which I don't want. So I'll cancel this. Oh, but we can change the roughness intensity. Do we want it to be rough? Actually, no, I think it's quite disgusting when it's quite wet and gross. I don't know what overlay is. We can make a tile more as well, so it's like smaller when it's on there. Thank you, Alicio. What's the best way to send a dono to you? Through what stream platform would be best? I don't know. I mean, thank you for your super chat, but there is what is there? There's that Streamlabs will put up a donation, which is streamlabs.com/YagmanX1, and you can do it that way. I look like such an idiot. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that one goes straight to my PayPal. And then super chat, that works. As soon as I get past the £60 threshold, I get it, so that's nice. But yeah, whatever. Thank you. I appreciate it. Give it that moist look. Oh my god. Oh, thank you for subdued to me on Twitch. I know what you meant. Alicio. Which direction makes it more moist? Good question, Sommerlanovic. So you have the roughness and kind of like on the tin. So if you make it more rough, so if I make this like 10, it's gonna be super rough. So it's gonna be like concrete or something. And if I make it like 0.5, then it'll be more smooth and it will reflect the light more. And that's how we make it look moist. Fun fact, that's actually also what we did in Perfection. Every time you went through the corridor, I think there was 3 different instances that you went through the corridor and it updated. We made it look more and more shiny, because I have noticed that's what horror games love to do, that, and I don't know why, but it makes things look more disturbing when they're more shiny, because they look more kind of dirty and they reflect more, which makes it nicer to have more shadows. There's just a lot of good things to have shiny surfaces in horror games anyway. Not shiny as in like, ooh, gold, but shiny as in it's reflecting everything and you're very on edge because of it. Don't need colour overlay. Let's have a look at what she looks like with this shiny oh yeah, no, I'm doing this in a material instance. Ooh, she's all wet now. Ooh, actually no, I think she's too wet. She's too shiny. Thank you so much for the tip, Alicio. I appreciate it. Meant subdue on Twitch, lol. Yeah, I guess that. Okay, so we'll put this at 1 maybe. So she doesn't look like she's just been soaked by the rain. There you go. No, but now she's not shiny at all. Oh, see, this is why it takes me so long to do anything. I'm perfectionist. Right, let's put it at 0.6. See our head change. Okay. I think I can deal with that. Can't really see anyway. I might, if I go and do a close-up on her, I'll probably get a light, or I'll do it from behind like this. Ooh, spooky. Spooky. You can make a tile, and we can see your update in real time. It's quite nice. So the more we tile, the smaller the material will be, but sometimes it makes it more obvious. So obviously it's tiling and there will be some seams. Okay, I'll leave it like this, I think. Yeah, it's quite a nice one. Oh my god, she looks like she has a... Wow. Okay. Cool. I'll see what I can do about that. Oh, I might just leave it. Why not? So I am going to look and see for a tutorial. I'll just Google quickly if there's a way. So I want Unreal Material change color. Apologies if this is boring, but maybe, I don't know, maybe you're getting an insight into what I'm doing and it's interesting. I'll carry on explaining more stuff to you. I've just noticed this one thing and now I want to see if I can do it. Right, I'm going to duplicate this so I don't ruin it. That's not an instance. No, I don't want an instance. I want the master material. Delete. That's a material instance, that's a material instance. Right, they both are. Great. Where's the master material? There is the master. Oh, standard master material. Right. That makes it a bit. What's this? I don't know. Oh, metallic. I want to make the red blue. Or, I'll just open up the albedo in Photoshop and I'll just do it that way. Okay. I'm gonna make a note. Where's my little book? What? I had a little book here. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Always have a little book. Okay. Lady material red to blue, and that'll be really good because that's one part of the story I didn't know what to do for. Okay. This is making no sense to you. Let's carry on. See what you guys are saying. It's just pizza. Pizza. P-I-Z-Z-A. Do. Give me pizza. Oh my god. Alicio, are you sure? I feel... Did you do that by accident? Thank you so much. I'm actually... Wait, what? Do you want that back? I'm very confused. And so is Unreal. It's like, wait, let me see before it just... Thank you. Honestly though, it's I'm just waiting to hear what you say. Like, if you want that back, you can have it back. But thank you. Oh my god, what the fuck? I'm just... Whoa. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, thank you. I was like so freaking worried about showing this to all of you guys, and you're actually enjoying it a lot, it seems. Oh, damn. Spooky, huh? Okay, I mean, if you think so, that's great. Thank you so much. Yeah. So let's delete this. We don't need this one anymore. It's real. Oh my god, thank you so much. And look, everyone else is thanking you too. Like, thank you, Alicia. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's my birthday next weekend, so I'll take that as an early birthday present. Thank you very much. Also, Yaz has stopped working. Also, I will let you know, I am doing like 3 days of live streams next week for my birthday. So I will let you guys know when that is and what's going to be happening. I'll put it on like Twitter and all that stuff. But back to work. So, I'm glad that you guys are liking this, because I'm honestly so proud of it. Like, it's taken me so long just to get it this far. I've got like 3 minutes into the cinematic, but I'll show you. Stop waffling. I keep seeing things that I want to add in the environment though, which is not helping with the making the cinematic. But you know. So I guess I'll just save that. What shall I show you now? I guess so. I will show you my other environment. You've already seen a little. No, not this one. You've already seen a little bit of it. Ooh. Oh, I thought I had 5 environments and I was like, what? Did I make another one? Not realise. So this is my main environment, I think. This one and the car one that you just saw are going to be my main environments. I quite like this one though. Oh, one thing I probably should have told you. So because I'm doing manual lighting, I noticed it was extremely hard just to be able to view the floor where I wanted to. So you'll see back in environment 2, the floor isn't, you can't really see it very well, but you can just in front of the car, and that is not actually because of these spotlights, because I've got spotlights here for the car. Well, these are point lights, but I've got point lights for the area so that you can see a little bit of the car, and I've got spotlights to light up what's in front of it. And then actually I've got a rect light, which I've been using all over the place. They've been extremely useful. I've even got a rect light behind the car, I think. You just can't really see it. Here. Come on, click on it. No, that's fine. It won't let me click on it. But where's my rect light here? If I could find it for you. I've got so many of them though. Well, you might be able to see it. Alicia, stop! I can't take all this. I mean, thank you, pre-birthday donors then, which means your birthday streams will be better. My birthday streams are gonna be so good. I can't wait to spend my birthday with you guys. Does that sound lame? Nah. I think quarantine birthday is actually gonna be pretty good. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so I've got these red lights. Where's the one on the floor? I want to show the people. Come on. Maybe I'm not. Am I lying? I've got them all over here. Red light, red light, red light, red light, red light. So I put them all over the scene. You can hardly even notice them, can you? Oh, there it is. So there's like a big box. Can you see that? The big box? You might be able to see it better when it's unlit, actually. There's a big box here, and that whole box is bringing down, I think it's blue light, bringing down blue light onto the scene just to help light it a little bit. So there you go. You can kind of see actually now that I've taken it off. And if we hide it, see? It's just that whole little scene just by one rect light. And this is also what I mean about making a smaller scene, because the rect lights if it was a really large scene, they'd only be able to kind of light up a little bit, but I'm able to make them huge now, and they can light up like the whole scene. It's really good. So none of these. No, unless I just haven't put it in there. Oh, that's in the wrong environment. That's environment 1. Okay, well, I've done the same here. I've got rec lights all up the top to light up the scene, and without these it would be so dark. They helped me out so much. You see what one rec light does? So much. It's great. Oh my gosh. Oh. The other day I was working here. Oh, thank you, Michael Danek. Are you using Quixel Bridge? It gives you free Megastands library. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about with the Quixel partnership. So yes, all of these materials that you see, they are from Quixel, which is free for Unreal users, which is great. Like this is here too, just like the other materials, just like that fleshy material. These mushrooms are actually from it as well, and this blade of grass. Pretty much everything. I think these trash cans are from it too, and this burger, hot buns, these burgers. But yeah, they're all from Quixel. They've got a lot of good resource, and the fact that it's free for Unreal users is so good. But anyway, what was I? Oh yeah, I was saying I was in work the other day, and obviously by in work I mean here, and I was on a group call, and I had my headphones on because I was listening to everyone, and I just felt my hair just get really itchy here. So I was just like, and I just did this, and then I put my hand down, and I noticed that there was a giant spider like on my hand. I freaked out. I just like went like this, I threw it down, and it was scuttling around on my chair. So I threw my chair back and just ran out. But luckily I was on mute, so I didn't, because I was screaming, because I just didn't see it coming. So no one heard me, but I was still screaming. I was scared. And then I came back in my room, and it was my time to talk on the meeting that we had, because it was all kind of like, what are you doing today, and what have you done, and blah blah blah. And I was like, I just started talking, and then they were like, are you okay? Like, you sound like you're ill or something. And I was like, yeah, just I had a massive spider fall on my head. So now every time I feel something, I start to freak out because I think it's another spider. I'm just like, I can't. Thank you, Alicia. Jesus, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know what to, thank you. Essential as employee status. Wait, that's not. I'm not essential. I'm not essential. You can have that back if you want, because I'm not essential. My mum is though. She's a care worker, which yeah, they're definitely essential. I keep saying to her, I'm like, are you working from home yet? She's like, I can't work from home. I'm like, oh yeah, please go home. I don't like you being out and about. I bet the poor Spooder was just as scared as she was. But why did it fall on my head though? Why? Why did the spider fall on my head? Exactly, Mantas. Why would it think my head is a good landing spot? Like, maybe it just saw all this and it was just like, oh look, it's grass or something. I don't know. It's like autumn leaves. So I was doing something before. I can't remember what though. This model is great though, because you can get in his material, you can change all the colours. They've set it up so you can change all the colours of all of his outfits. So I could set it to my colour scheme, which was so good. I've also given him animations, and yeah, I guess I should talk to you a little bit about these. So this is just a, let's get this off. This is a plane and I've turned it into a blueprint. And why am I using a blueprint? Good question. Why am I? Oh, because it's using a widget. So initially I have these little sprites that I've made up, and I wanted to display them around the world, but I wasn't sure how I wanted to do it. I didn't know whether I should just put them in, but when I was putting them in, they were becoming very blown out. So I made a widget, and I initially was going to put them on the UI, so it was going to be just straight on the screen. But then that looked really, really bad actually, because these sprites animations, they're just made in Photoshop very quickly, and well, they weren't very quick actually. It took a long time, but they're not like very well done, and you can see their pixels. So if we go super close here, see, you can see the pixels, and it was very much like this. And personally, I didn't like that. I thought it was a bit tacky that you could see all the pixels. So, but anyway, initially that's why I had these set up as widgets. So what I've got now is there's an actor that's within the world, and an actor in Unreal terms is like an object in the world. And it gets the widget that I created for the UI, and it basically just casts that widget in the world instead of overlaying it on the screen. And this plane here, is actually, I think it should be an editor only. It's just to help me place, yeah, it's editor only, which means it won't actually show in the game. So it won't show in the sequencer either. It shouldn't do. That's a good question. I don't think it will do. It's just for me to help position it. As I'm explaining, I'm just like, wait, does it? It's just for me to help position it into the world. So, editor only. This is the widget. I guess I can show you. It's a masked. So is this the transparent one? Sprite plane, and then the sprite plane transparent. Yeah. So when you show widgets, you can show them on different materials, and this material keeps it solid, and then this one's transparent. This is the blueprint for the widget. I basically just got the canvas panel, and then I've got this background. So this background, yeah, that's the one. It will be displayed as solid through the plane, which is, it won't be opaque basically, but this background is half opaque, and then I've got all of my different sprites that I've made here, and I can turn them on and off, but I'll be doing that through the sequencer. So yeah, yeah, and then these are all the functions that I trigger sorry, using the sequencer. I think this is what you use. It's kind of like your video editing tool. Oh, apparently Alicio hasn't been able to watch the streams in like 2 months. Well, I'm glad you're catching this one. Hopefully you can come to my birthday one too. One of them. One of the 3. Sorry, I'm just reading your comments. Hey, Jack D.W. Frost. I'm pretty damn good, thanks. I've been treated this stream. Like, yeah. So how are you? I hope you're doing well. So that's that. And then we do have here, it's basically the same thing, but it's being displayed through a transparent. Hello, excuse me. Oh yes. So this is actually a child of the one that I just showed you. So everything that was set up in the other one is also set up in this one. So it's like the hierarchy kind of thing. It's exactly the same, but the only thing that's different is that my widget is being passed through a translucent material. So it will be completely transparent, and I liked this because basically behind here, hello, I have a video playing, which at the moment doesn't have any videos loaded into it. But these videos play on through the wall, and the video here uses a media material, and that is set up for green screen. And it also it uses a playlist, and it's the horror playlist, and within that playlist has all of my videos. So this cinematic will also be using video, in-game video. Jesus Christ, I didn't realize how much. I was like, why has this been taking me so long? And now I'm taking you guys through it. I'm like, okay, I can kind of see why. Which is quite a nice feeling, actually. So I've commented for you guys and for myself what's happening in this. So this is all that there is to it, really. It's just a plane. And this, and that's it, really, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, and that's where the videos are being shown. So there's horror story, switch media. Right, so I've got this function here. This is blueprints, by the way. This is like what I use to quote unquote code. So here it's got an input, so whatever calls it has to give it an input. And we need to know what the new media source is going to be, and then it will find it in the playlist, and the playlist is the horror playlist, and then it sets that here, and that's an integer, so it knows like which video of the playlist we want to load, and then it opens the playlist index at that integer, and then I wanted it to loop. So this is like the annoying thing, is that if you put every video into a playlist and then you want the videos to loop in the playlist when you've chosen them, it doesn't work like that. If you put looping on a playlist, it loops the playlist. It doesn't loop the individual videos, which is very annoying. Sorry, I just keep clapping. So I just hacked it, and when a video was chosen and started to play, it binds to the event on end reached of the video in question, and then at the end it pauses the media player so it doesn't go onto the next video. And I'm like here like, it's a hack! I added a delay to stop bug of it switching to next video, because I guess sometimes it would just go through this and it would still play the next video anyway, and then it would go back to switching the media, so you'd get like one frame of the next video, which is extremely annoying. So I just put a little delay in here and it works. Weird thing about Unreal, maybe a lot of programming, I don't know, you guys tell me, but if you put delays in things, it works, but that also means that your code just needs to be rearranged because there's something weird going on. You shouldn't really be using delays, but I'm making a cinematic, not a game, so I think it's alright. So basically, yeah, just starts it, binds to end, pauses it, then plays it again. Easy peasy. Oh, sorry. Oh dear. Did she mention that this is legit or is it an assumption? Wait, what's legit, Drayandor? Oh, someone out of it, bringing back the Raspberry Pi days. That was so long ago. What's legit? What are you asking? Ooh. Imagine this story taking place in the same universe as her game does. I mean, it could do, actually. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. You're gonna be so confused when you hear the story. You're gonna like it, hopefully, but you are gonna be very confused. I think by the end of it, you're gonna be like, "Wait, what just happened?" I'm so excited. I can't wait. And the reason why I've got this transparent one in front of my video playing is I was playing around with perhaps using these. So I keep scratching my back. It feels nice. These sprites are actually what do they call it in animation? It's like rotoscope animation, I think it is, where I've just basically drawn on the frames of the video, and I have the videos as well as the frames. So I layered this on top to see what it would look like to have a video with the corresponding sprite on top of it, and it looks pretty cool, I think. So and I love this. I love the way it looks, guys. It looks like it's on fire. Like, how cool does that look? It just looks like it's on fire. Maybe I should remove these, but I just love these trees. They make things look like they're on fire. I just think it looks very ominous, a little bit spooky. I might actually remove these. I've got fog planes, but they're a little bit too obvious. You can kind of see them. Can't reach them. Whatever. Woo! And I've also got here. This is just for another bit of the cinematic. It's a nice little window for you, but you never really get to see down this part of the scene, so you're getting some no clip interesting parts. Okay, sorry if this is making you feel sick. What should I show you now? I guess I could tell you. I don't really want to touch it. I'm scared to touch it. I'm scared. So the way that I got this post-process effect, that's so the effect that you're seeing so this is unlit, but obviously lights can't do everything that I'm showing you. They can't make all these little effects, make all the little brush strokes. That is done in a post-process that I actually bought, but it doesn't come like this straight out the package. Oh hell no. I wish. But actually no, I don't wish, because you can do a lot with it, but there's a lot of tweaking involved to get it to be how you want it to be, but it's very, very cool. So here I think this is where I set my exposure. So I've set my exposure, I have given it a min and max values, so it's got a little bit of leeway, but it's still manual. I set bloom to be 0 because I didn't want this kind of like effect of the sunlight blooming. You can't even freaking see it anyway. I don't even know if that made a difference, but I didn't want, because the light bits were already kind of engulfing my scene, and I didn't want that. What I could probably do actually is showing you an older version, because I have got an older version of this same map, and you can see what it used to look like. Because I used to have a lot of fog, but I found out that actually turning off the volumetric fog and having this, just playing around with all these post-processing tools, looks a lot nicer and runs a lot smoother than using volumetric fog. So I'm not using that anymore. But yeah, so within this you get all of these things. Just so many random different effects, which is exciting because I'm wondering if I can turn them on like part way through doing it. Like, this is pretty cool, you know, if I wanted to like have someone be a little bit dazed and the whole environment's moving. I'm using a little bit of a lot of different ones. Some of them are a bit crazy. But yeah, I'm using like a little bit of a lot of different ones. But what I love about it is they do have, well, I'll go on back onto a crazy one. So let's go on to this assy one. They do have, so they have a blend mode that you can play around with and create your own blend modes. And you also, create your own blend masks. So you can have it in patterns or something like that. Very much like Photoshop. This is how I knew what to do because of Photoshop. I was like, I know a blend mode. Photoshop, I do that. So you can change it and you can just, you know, make it screen. That's pretty cool, you know. Looks like we're looking through this maybe through a security camera. Boopity boop boop boop. You can darken it. Maybe lighten it. Only have it on the light parts. And that's actually how I did the etching here. I don't know if you can see, but in all the dark parts there's etching, and that's what I did there. I used a blend mode of darken, so only on the dark parts would the etching would actually be viewable, and I like that because I think it looks like it reminds me of Junji Ito. It reminds me of horror mangas, you know, and then you've got like the dark etching. I like that, so that's why I use that. They also have, though, if we turn this back to a normal one, that's pretty cool. They have blend distance, so you can actually make them stop at a certain distance. That's weird. Well, I guess because it's like an overlay, it doesn't work as well with this one. Let's see if we can do it another one. Is that an overlay too? Yeah. Maybe this one. So apparently this makes things look like a comic book. Don't really see it myself, but it's probably just the assets and materials that I'm using. Wow, look at what it does to my lights. It's pretty cool. So if we go down to blend distance, there you go. You see? We can make it only happen when you're in a certain distance away. I'm going to turn down this speedy camera, which is really cool, and that's how I've done the painting effect. So I've done it only when you're a certain distance away, and you can also blend the distance sharpness as well. So you can make it kind of blend out and not look as sharp. Well, actually, no, that's really sharp. Yeah, see, that's not very sharp. Or we can make it extremely sharp and it's just like a line. So I got the art style from playing around a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it's just playing around a lot, playing around with different blend modes. Yeah. Looking professional there. Thank you, Carlos. Professional. Oh my god, maybe I am. I hate that word. Because I'm always like, I don't know. I just don't feel like I am professional, but I guess I am. Kind of. I don't know. What is a professional? Right. Anyway, I'm gonna stop overthinking things. Junji Ito. Hell yes. Oh, I was gonna get you a book, but it's in the front room. I love Junji Ito. I always use this stuff as reference. The best body horror manga still to this day is Blame. Okay. I haven't seen that one. Seen? Read? Seen. Yeah, seen works. What's up with Junji Ito all of a sudden? What do you mean what's up with Junji Ito all of a sudden? Imposter syndrome. That's it, Ib. That's it. Imposter syndrome. Exactly. I think because I genuinely enjoy what I do, as soon as people start to like question me about it and they're like, why do you do it? And like, how good are you and stuff? I'm like, shit, I've never thought about that before. You know, I'm like, I just do it because I just like it. I just do it. Thanks, Domo. Yeah, how's it work? Yeah, buddy. This is basically just me on an evening, just getting to watch me work. Damn, I need to look at the manga. I've only seen the Netflix adaptation. What? I didn't even know there was a Netflix adaptation. But yeah, no, I love the art style. Okay, so what should I show you now? What shall I show you now? Do 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 do. I guess I could play. See what happens. No! I didn't realise it would start from the beginning. I'm not going to do that. Because that's my cinematic and I don't want you guys to watch that. But I want you to see what this looks like. Oh well, you know what? You'll just have to trust me and you'll just have to see it when the video comes out. But this is a video on a wall and this is transparent over the top of the video and it looks cool. It looks very cool, but I can't show you the video. So, yeah. I mean, I guess maybe if we... Oh yeah, I was going to show you the other level before I've... See, this is these are all my videos. How do I? So many of them. Just like feet. For all you feet lovers out there. Gotta load it though. Oh, Schweizer. Yeah.
This nightmare begins in a town.
Nope. Stop. Oh, that's a beautiful face. That's a beautiful shot. Love it. So as you can see, I've got a lot of green screen here, and so a lot of that's my wonderful actor. So looks so serious. I've made a material that gets the green and turns it transparent, and all of these videos turn into textures and they get shown through the transparent green screen material. Not all of them I like.
When you're ready, don't forget to go a bit slow.
Yeah, that's me being bossy. Not all of them are green screen. I do have this one, which I quite like this. And so I've got some of them that are just normal videos of scenery that I liked. And I hate listening to myself because I'm really... Oh, this is fun though, look at this. That's me pretending to be the scary lady. I like literally just woke up from bed. That's why I look a mess. And that's me doing a really like evil scream. But she's, oh my god, I actually do look really scary. She's supposed to be kind of like sad. Why am my eyes look like they're glossed over? It's very, very spooky. I do find that video unsettling. What video? What, this one? Good, I'm glad. This is me feeling like really sad and angry at the world. Okay, so guess I will show you. Oh gosh. And I know you feel so. I'm singing the song that I recorded for you earlier. I'm actually in the middle of editing that over there on the bed. I'll probably finish. That'll probably come out on Monday. It's just gonna be a very chill video. I'm quite excited for it. I go overboard now on my videos, and that means I never upload anymore, which is sad, guys. It's sad, but it's okay because you know what? The stuff that I do upload, I'm really proud of. So I really hope this has worked. I haven't ruined anything. Where's that bloody material? There it is. Oof. Oof. Ah, okay. Let's just choose. What is it?
This nightmare begins.
Nope. Nope. This one. Maybe. We'll see. So with Unreal, whenever you work with video, you have to, yeah, there you go. You have to make sure the video is actually loaded to be able to preview it in editor. So you have to, and to load it, usually you will load it at begin play. But begin play is not in editor. Begin play is in the game. It's on begin play. So you have to have the video up and loaded for it to see. So as you can see, green screen, it works a little bit. It's not the best. He's still got some green around his ears and stuff. But trust me, you don't notice it. Just trust me. Trust me on this one. And then wish you could. Wait, maybe I can. This one. I know, try your best. I'll just turn visibility off on here. Visibility. Why are you not? Why are you? You're supposed to be transparent. I know it's hard, but I went first. You are translucent. Hopefully in game it will be. Hopefully I haven't messed anything up. I think we'll be okay. But yeah, it's like that, but all you can see is him. It's not it's not this bloody plane thing. But isn't it because I've got the widget? No, but I don't know. I'll have to play. Can I simulate? Never mind. Never mind. Right. Anyway, I'm going to go out of this. I'm pretty sure it's saved before I made these changes. So I'm going to go out of this and go into my old map. And I'm not going to save this. And hopefully everything will go back to normal. So this was my old map. Look. This... Oh, this is a long time ago, wasn't it? This was how it was before when I was using fog. And I still had the lady here. And I still had the car and stuff. This was like before I put lights to it. This is before I figured out the art style that I wanted. This is when I was still using automatic exposure. So yeah, a lot has changed. And I only had these two scenes really. See, so the volumetric fog is this fog here that kind of engulfs, and that's what I wanted, kind of a Silent Hill feel, but I honestly feel like I've got that without even having fog in the scene, so I'm very happy with my other scene now. And I've got so many here that I was just playing around with. Map does not exist. Perfect. Fog map. I was playing around with, I think this is using post-process, or is this the fog? Post-process. I made a fog post-process that when you went a certain distance away, it would create like a fog effect. So this is how you kind of blend materials together in Unreal. And this took me forever to figure out, and I never ended up using it. So, yeah, I went through a bunch of different stages to try and figure out what was the best, and what looked the best, and also what ran the best on what I had to work with. Everybody Google up stuff all the time. It's so true. It's so true. Even the people I work with, they still Google stuff. We all Google stuff. We're always learning. No one knows everything. I like that train door. That does make sense, actually. A professional is an amateur that knows how to bring it so everyone buys it. But also, just someone who's like confident in what they can do. Like they know enough to know that they can do it, or roughly how long it might take them. They might not know everything about that field, but they know enough that they feel confident, I think. Yeah, these are all my, see, these are my sprites. And so when you make things, so if you know that you're going to do multiples of something, for instance, I had a bunch of different sprites, the best thing is just to create the first material or the first blueprint and make everything customizable, so that you can then just make instances of those things, or children of those things, and then you can tweak it to fit your needs of whatever the hell you're doing. So this is like, it's got time for flipbook, so it's using flipbook animation to flip through the sprites that I have created, and then I can change like the speed at which it flips. I can also change the row number and the column number, because a lot of sprites had more or less amount of sprites, so I could change that. It's very simple, really. And then, you know, I ended up with stuff like this, which is pretty cool. I mean, you can't really see it there actually, but you know. I have this little birdie too. I don't know what else to show you. So Oh, it looks so much nicer. Whenever it opens up, I do just feel really proud of it. I really like the way that it looks. Okay, Professor Gags. Thanks, Domo. Thanks, Domo. Thanks, Domo. Thanks, Domo. Oh, of course. What would a cinematic explanation be without me showing you the cinematic with the sequencer? So this is my main sequence, and if this ever gets lost, I will cry. So what I usually have, the way that I work, is I'll have the sequence up on one screen and the Unreal project up on the other screen. We should put like some, should we get some background music? I feel like we should. Let's get some background music on. Let's put on the Perfection soundtrack. Available on Spotify. Oh my gosh. Produced by Jamie at Horizon Productions. There you go. It's just a little ominous background bit of music for you all. There you go. Let me know if it's too loud. So I do have the audio track here. It's actually really good because you get to put in the audio track, and then you can add in all your different camera actors here, and you get to cut them in certain places. The only thing that I'm struggling with is I can't see a way of getting like transitions in between cuts, but that's okay. So what I do for that is I just leave a few seconds extra, and I know I'm going to, once I have created this cinematic, I'll put it into Premiere Pro, and that's where I will do all of my transitions and my fade to blacks and all that kind of stuff. And because I've got green screen, it's great because I can put the green screen footage over the top in Premiere Pro as well. Oh yeah, and don't worry, Draindor, that's exactly what I've done actually. I duplicate the whole project. That's what I did actually when I was making Perfection as well. Every time I would make it, I would then duplicate the whole project before carrying on the next time, because sometimes you will just open it up, the project, and things will have changed and you're like, what? And then turns out it's like, I don't know, something odd. But yeah, just in case, just duplicate your projects. Duplicate your projects, that's what I will say anyway. Reminds me of some Pyramid Head sequences I played over the years. Oh, that's good. I think I gave Jamie Silent Hill as a direction. Oh, guys, did you see Xbox gameplay thing? Even though there was no gameplay. They're like, where is the gameplay? But that game, what's it called? Wait, I need my headphones. It's coming out of my computer. I'm too loud. That game. Oh, what is it called? Medium? And it's got the sound dude from Silent Hill. I started watching the trailer and I was like, is this Silent Hill? I was like, no, it can't be Silent Hill. And then I was listening to it, I was like, it sounds like Silent Hill though. And they're working with him. I was like, oh my So exciting.
We're committed to perfecting perfect to make your wildest dreams
Hey,
turn into
Tom.
a reality, so you can finally realize
We'll
your
use the
true
cinematic for a bigger project. What do you mean? This is the big project.
potential. So what are you waiting
This
for?
is the
Make
big
perfection
project.
yours. Make perfection you.
The Silent Hill homage concept thingy. Yes! Yeah, it was very Silent Hill-esque. I'm very intrigued because, I mean, Layers of Fear is great. And they were the same guys that made Blair Witch as well, right? So, yeah, I'm most likely going to be playing that game. I quite like this song from Perfection. Anyway, so this is my sequencer, and what I quite enjoy about the sequencer as well is obviously you get to control your cameras. You get to control as much as you want. So here, oh, it's behind my head. I'll show you one of these guys. So here you get to see like camera, it's got a camera component, and then I get to change the manual focus, and I can change them on key changes. So where would that be? Here. Yeah, let's show you them with one of these. So this one here is, you can see that its manual focus is changing by being keyed, so it's changing like here, and that's also the focal length. I can change the focal length. I can change anything basically, and the transform to where it is, but you might notice I've also got other things. So I've got Nathan rigged, and he is my man. And basically I can, oh, there's the animation here, so I can add different animations to him at different points. I can trigger different things through the sequencer, which is perfect. And I can also change, what I'm doing here is I'm literally just changing his location, I think. Yeah, location. And here come the more convoluted ones. So with my sprite planes that I was showing you with my sprites, I need them to change and update what sprite they're playing, but I don't want to have, I wanted to make life easy on myself. I didn't want to have a different sprite for every, no, sorry, a different blueprint actor for every different sprite, because that would be a mess. That would be so many actors to have to put into here for me to try and change around. So what I did instead, as you guys saw, was I was using that widget. I put it all in that widget, all the different sprites, and then I created functions in that blueprint for that plane that would then switch out the sprite. And the same for the videos. It would switch out that video. Remember, it would choose one in the playlist, and then it would loop that chosen video over and over. This is where we call those functions. So we can create events here, and we can say have a trigger or a repeater. Well, this is a trigger, and this will work as the same as a keyframe. So I could go on a keyframe, and then I could do properties, and I could bind it to one of the functions that we've made on this sprite plane blueprint transparent. So yeah, that's how I change what one I want to use at what time through the sequencer, which is very useful. And yeah, and I just got all my different cameras, and you can press this little button here and it will lock it to the viewport. So now if I go here, I am scrubbing through my sequencer, and you can see that it's showing me in the viewport, very much like if I was using a video editing software, which is lovely. But you know, the good thing about it is I could stop here if I wanted to, and I could jump out and say, oh, you know what, this is my camera, this is where it is, but I really want, I don't know, like, I want a spooky cylinder right here. And then I look back and I'm like, oh, there it is. I could even move it there if I wanted to. It's really useful. But yeah, so there's that. That's that. I'm not going to save because I've been doing a lot of weird things. I don't know what I've done. So don't save, please. Are we still playing music? Excuse me. Oh, it just went through all the tracks. There we go. It's so detailed. Thanks, hey Kaylee. I actually, so since I've started working as a technical game designer, I actually love, like, when I create something, I love questioning all the different ways that I could possibly do something and what would help me in the long run. Like, well, not just me, but other people as well. So it's like with that sprite thing, you know, I could just make loads of different planes with sprites on them, and each of them are different sprites, and then you all put them all into sequencer and you turn them on and off and blah blah blah. But is there a way that makes it easier? Surely there's a way that I can, like, kind of code it, program it into one, and then call it from the sequencer itself, and then trigger that at different points, and that's going to save me so much hassle when I'm doing my cinematic. I don't know, I really like it, but sometimes it gets too much. Like in work, sometimes I get really overwhelmed, and I'm just like, I could do it this way, and this gives other people like more control over that, but then maybe they don't want that control, and like maybe this, and then the other guys can have this, and it's like, and then like, yeah, it gets a bit too much. Maybe I think I overthink everything, which is a good and a bad thing. Oh, I have played Amnesia before, but I do have Amnesia. I bought it. It's free on the Epic Game Store, isn't it? So I said I bought it. I didn't buy it, but I got it from Epic. So I think that's basically all I'm going to show you. I'm going to get back to doing some work now. But thank you for spending some time with me and looking through the project. I'm really glad that you like it. I'm glad that you think it looks spooky. I just can't wait for you to see it. I just can't wait for it to be done. I think one of the reasons why I have taken so much time on it is that I'm really proud of the story, and Jamie's done an amazing job with the sound, like the audio and sound effects, the music. Like even now, and I've heard it so many times, I will listen to parts of it and I will shiver. It sounds so good. So I want the cinematics to live up to that, basically. So that's why I'm spending a lot more time on it, and every month I'm like, this is the month, but then it's not. But then I do make a lot of progress on it, so maybe by the end of this month, hopefully, it would be nice, but yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna try. Oh yeah, these clouds, by the way, I just want to show you quickly, because I thought this is super cool. If we turn off, actually, I think you can see this, yeah. So if we go into unlit mode, these are actually the in-engine clouds. So they are part of the VP Skysphere, which comes with the default map in Unreal. And what you can do, somewhere in here, is you have clouds. There you go. And you can just up the cloud speed and the cloud opacity. And that's what I did. Just made them go super fast. And then because of my amazing post-process, they look pretty freaking crazy, don't they? Could make them go even faster if I wanted to, but I won't. I can make them more. Ooh, no, I don't like that. Okay, less. They're good as they are. They're good as they are. But yeah, so that's one thing that I thought it was something very small, but it helps. And also it helps to give off the illusion of fog, because they're clouds, but it looks like it's foggy and weird and mystical. I like it. The cinematic live up to the soundtrack. How unique. So true. Usually it's like the other way around. You get all the videos first and then you get the soundtrack. Nah. It's nice. It's going well. I'm proud of it. All the little pieces are coming into place. I just like that constantly moving. Yeah, exactly. It's like... It's quite unsettling, I feel. It's nice. It's nice. It's really unsettling. It's nice. Test. It's your boy just put test in the Twitch chat. I'm guessing he's just testing to see whether the comments go over. Hey, Shino Biram. Thanks for following. We need more horror game streams from you. Yeah, you'll get more. You'll get more. Sometime. I mean, I want to get this done. Just want to get this done. Well, you will get more because I like playing horror games, so. But I can't play horror games on my own. So every time I play a horror game, I have to stream it. So you guys are in luck. Whenever a horror game comes out that I want to play, you know I'm going to be playing it for you because I can't play it on my own. I literally can't. Ugh. I want to make another game. Stop. Focus. One project at a time. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, that's probably it. I'm gonna go now. Make some dinner. Carry on with some work. Maybe do another few minutes of the cinematic. Maybe carry on editing the song that I randomly recorded for you on my small balcony today. Oh, and I need to put together what's happening for next weekend. I'm gonna put together a little like poster or something. I'm such a tryhard. Just so you know what's happening, because I'm real lucky and I have a present from the community for my birthday. So I'm gonna be opening that. But I got told that the present was supposed to be opened before my birthday, so I'm thinking I'm gonna do like a quick stream on Thursday before my birthday, because my birthday is on the Friday, to open just that present and have a little natter, I guess. And then the Friday we'll be opening my other presents from like friends and hopefully playing Dead by Daylight with some friends. And then Monday Amy took the day off work, so we're going to be live streaming in the morning. Don't know what time yet, we're going to have to figure that one out. And we're going to be doing like a live breakfast show / podcast, so we'll see how that goes. That's going to be interesting. Who Dis podcast? Exactly. We're actually recording another episode of the Who This podcast tomorrow evening. We haven't forgotten about it. Basically, we started this podcast for Patreons only, and we forgot about it for like so long. So we will be doing another one tomorrow. Yeah. And one day we will release it to the world, but not yet. Right now, it's just for Patreons only. Happy early birthday, thank you. You're doing great with the cinematics so far, and I'm already looking forward to something we recorded. Thank you so much, Someone on it. Dead by Daylight is more an action game than a horror game. Wow. I get scared, and especially when we play with Tom, he's real good. He's real good. When he's the killer, he gets really into it. It's just fun. But yeah, it's not like a proper horror game, because it's just playing with friends. Super happy to see you still making awesome content, yo. We ran into each other on Steam 4 years ago, when you had something like 200 subs. Did we? On Steam? I never tend to play games with people. Maybe that was one of the rare occasions. Well, thank you for coming back, because that must have been a long time ago. That must have been when I was trying to play games on my old MacBook Pro. Oh, those are the days. Bad days. But thanks, Joseph. I appreciate that. You should play The Beast Inside. Never even heard of that game. Oh, apparently you're playing Dead by Daylight in 5 minutes. I can. Thank you for the invite, though. I'm going to do some more work. And I need to eat, actually. Some foods. If you need a story writer for a horror game, hook me up. Maybe Draindor. I like to write. I get very... the narrative is very... But for the small things... Well, not small things. Like the more fine details. That's more needed. But, I mean, ultimately, I would love to just save up enough money to be able to, maybe pay people to do things with me, because I don't I just hate, asking people to do things for me. I feel really bad. So, maybe when I'm rich and famous, I'll give you awesome jobs. And we'll make games together. Oh, that'd be nice. Anyway. Have a lovely day, everything. I'm probably gonna go now, because I need some food. Kickstart an option, maybe. Yeah. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. Oh! Whenever I start thinking about it, I get really overwhelmed and scared. I think I'm scared because I'm not very good with business or money. I'm really bad with money. Not as in I spend it all the time, I just don't know how to make it. I know how to make this. I know how to make content, but I don't know how to make money from the content. You know what I mean? So I think I'd like to be with someone who can think about money and taxes and all that jazz, because I can't. I don't get it. Oh yeah! Everyone join the Discord! Someone Lanovic just put it in. I will also. Who just put it in the chat. So in the Discord, I keep you up to date on basically everything that I'm doing. We also just have chats every now and then. You guys are always really, really friendly with each other as well as me. It's just really nice, basically. And I remember someone came in a couple of weeks ago and they were like, "Are there any rules in this Discord?" And I was like, "No, I'm really lucky. I haven't had to make any rules because everyone's just really pleasant." So please don't let that change. Which I don't think you guys will. We have a really nice community. I mean, everyone who's ever been on a video with me or streamed with me or anything has always said that you guys are amazing. And it's true. So what can I say? It's so true. So yeah, join the Discord and I will let you know everything, what I'm doing day to day. Maybe not every day, but most days, and when I'm going to be streaming next. And I also let you guys know what I'm going to be streaming, or when I'm going to be streaming, on Twitter. And if you like trees, and if you like my face, you can go on Instagram, I guess. I also upload little videos of what I've been doing, and I've got a music one as well. Actually, I've got a music account now, which is, what is that? Let's see if I can remember it. Instagram. I'm just plugging all my stuff. Why not? Why not? YagmanX music. So if you like music, I've been uploading just videos of me like singing in my pajamas, just on YagmanX music. So until Yaz jinxed it. Why did I jinx it? Oh, I jinxed the good community on Discord. I hope not. I hope not. Nim, 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 nim. So Milanovic, my Animal Crossing Instagram account. Nah, I'm not gonna post that. You guys can look for that. I like my Animal Crossing Instagram account because I get to be sassy and no one really knows who I am, so I just get to be real sassy and I enjoy that. So I do have a secret Animal Crossing account somewhere. But oh yeah, that's another thing. On my birthday, I'm probably gonna open up my Animal Crossing island with the dodo code. So look out for that on Twitter and all the stuff. My island isn't great. I give myself basically like half an hour to an hour a day to play it, and then I'm not allowed to play anymore because that game will suck my life away and I won't get any work done. But I'm liking it because in the morning I have my breakfast, I have my cup of coffee, and that is Animal Crossing time, baby. And it's great. But it has meant that I don't get much done because so much stuff in that game takes forever. I mean, if you buy anything from anyone that isn't Timmy and Tommy, you have to buy it individually, and then you have to buy it in set chunks of like 1 or 5. It's like, look, if I want to buy, say, 15 hedges from this dude who sells hedges, but I also want to buy 1 of every flower that he's selling, I need to individually click on the hedge, say the option 5 instead of 1, do that 3 times, and then I need to, he gives it to me, I give him the money, and then it gets off the chat. So I have to go back into the chat and then go and buy the flower that I want, but I just need to pick on 1 flower, and then he says 1 or 5, and then I say 1, and then he gives it to me, I gave him the money, and then it gets out of the chat, and then I go back in again. Jesus Christ, there's so much in that game, it takes so long, and that UX could have been done so much better. I get that it's supposed to be a chilled out game, but come on, there's just so many things that, like, it's not supposed to stress me out. I'm just trying to buy 5 different flowers. Why can't I do that in one transaction, sir? Oh my god. I didn't know this was going to turn into an Animal Crossing rant, but oh, but I made the best little, I don't know, I won't give it away. Oh no, I think it's time to go. My camera's fallen. I made a cool little place today, this morning. I'm very proud of it. I'm trying to get it to like an alright kind of situation so that when you guys see it, you don't think it's too crappy. But we'll see. Jenny's is, I think I just saw Tom say that Jenny's is like 100% flowers. Yeah, so that's an issue too, because the flowers, they just grow like crazy, and I don't know how to contain them. And the annoying thing is, this is another thing that I wish you could do. I wish you could just pick them up and like throw them away, or even at least bunch them together so they only take up one space in your inventory. Because also when you pick them up, you actually pick them up as in you just pick up their petals, and then their stems still are staying in. So to actually take up a flower, you have to get your shovel out, and you have to shovel it up, and then that takes up one whole space in your inventory. And then say you've got 20 plus flowers and you just want to clear the whole area, it takes forever and it's so annoying. But and then once they're in your inventory, there's nothing you can do with them. You can't just well, actually I think you can get a bin. I haven't got a bin yet. I need to find a bin. But because I don't have a bin, I've got to run all the way to the shop and then sell these flowers for like 80 bells, for like 10 flowers. But I digress. Unreal Engine versus Unity, who wins? None of them. They're both good for different things. I think for cinematics, definitely Unreal. But I think when I make my game, probably go back to Unity, just because it's easier for me. Maybe, I don't know, because I don't know C++ and I don't feel comfortable creating a whole game in Blueprint unless I learn C++. Ugh, I don't know. I don't know, it's hard. Flowers are a parasite, clearly. True, Mantas, yeah. Hey, Algerson. Sorry, but I'm going now. Unity 2019.2 is a complete disaster. Hopefully they fix it. Because, I mean, to be fair, every upgrade is a complete disaster. That's why when you start a project, you just don't upgrade. Do not upgrade. Because everything will go wrong, and it'll be horrible. Someone's doing fireworks. So yeah, I will figure out what I'm going to do next weekend. I'll let you guys know. And thank you for spending some time with me. I really appreciate it. I'm feeling really tired now. Okay, time for food. Time for food. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go. Alright. They know your birthday's coming up. That's cute. Oh, you guys. I'm so happy. It's so weird. It's a quarantine birthday, but it's one of the best birthdays I've had in a long time, I think, already. And it hasn't even started yet. Right. Okay. Have a lovely day or evening. I'm actually going to go now. Go make some dinner and then carry on with some work. So, thank you for all your lovely, kind words. Really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I hope you stay well, stay sane. Get out in the sun a little bit if you can. If you have a garden, make sure you go out there. If not, go for a walk hopefully where other people aren't going to be around too much. And yeah, thanks for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next weekend. Okay, yep, I'm going to say goodbye to who I can see in the chat. So goodbye Spambuka. I was going to call you Sambuka. Spambuka. Goodbye Draendor. Goodbye Zomlanovic. Goodbye Nikki Gorov. Goodbye Mantaz. Is that spider hanging above your head? Don't you dare, Nikki. That's so rude. Goodbye Mantaz. Goodbye Ib196. Goodbye. Did I ever say goodbye Draendor? Goodbye Draendor. Goodbye the Pondering Critic. Goodbye Zomlanovic. Goodbye Jamie. Also known as Horizon Productions. Goodbye Samuel Orta. Goodbye Daniel Martinez. Have a good dinner. Thank you. I will. Always enjoy good food. I am going Alcacin Super. Sorry. But goodbye. Even if it's just for a few minutes, it was nice to see you. That's cute. Thank you. It was nice for you to be here. Okay, and goodbye to anyone who I haven't seen in the chat, and also goodbye to anyone who is watching but isn't in the chat. I still really appreciate you being here, so yeah, thanks, means a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go make myself some food, and I'm gonna go, and a bunch of you just say goodbye. So goodbye Allah, goodbye Zamlanvik. Oh yeah, I've already said that. Goodbye Leon Tari. Okay, and now I'm going. Cool. Have a lovely day, evening. See you next weekend. Don't forget to look out for the announcements for next weekend. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, no, that's here.